weeks of work here between Spain and now being back here in Vancouver. How does it feel to be heading into the season?
It feels good to be closer to the first game. Everybody expecting that game in Costa Rica. That's what we trained for. But yeah, it's been a good camp in Spain. Now we have a little bit difficulties here with the weather, and with the pitches. But we'll be ready. We had a good few trainings here. Next week also we had like 4 days to prepare for the game, and I think we'll be good.
Obviously, a different coach, different system slightly. Talk to us about how Jesper's tactics and what he's like as a coach.
Well, we worked from day one. Well, we understand what he wants from us, and we with 4 games in Spain, we try to do as good as possible. I think it's been better and better every game, and even last 2 games we were pretty confident in the way of he wants us to play. Of course, there's a big space for improve also, but yeah, we'll try to be as good as possible in the first game. It's not going to be perfect, and we know that. But as we said, and even the coach said, we need to. What's not good tactically, we need to work to run more, to fight for each other, and then it's going to be good.
Jesper's talked about wanting a more possession-based, attacking type of play. How does that change your role on the back line?
Well, you just need to be more patient with the ball. We don't need to rush, but also we're going to take a little bit more risk, in the back line. So we need to be ready for that, not allow opponents to get their momentum if they win a few balls there. But that's it. We need to find that balance between a reckless game and smart game. So we'll be good in the back line. It's been good so far in training. We're pretty confident playing. We'll see how it goes when the season starts.
In general, I guess, what excites you most from the
Sorry, I didn't hear.
What excites you the most of the academy?
Everything. I just love games. I'm like, training is good, but game is game, So yeah, I saw there in Costa Rica, there's beautiful stadium, good fans. I cannot wait to even experience that kind of game. I never been there personally. So it's going to be interesting, and then the next MLS when it starts, we know the first 2 games in MLS are unbelievable. We go Portland when we had that unbelievable game last season, and then Galaxy. So every game of the first 4 excites me, honestly.
With Pollo gone, I believe you're the longest serving member in the locker room now. How's that feel to be that guy?
Well, it's good, I'm getting old maybe, but yeah, Polio was the longest one. Now it's me. I'm just trying to do the same things, even when I was second longest. So doesn't change anything special for me. Maybe guys listen to me a little bit more, but still I need to give them a little bit more teaching.
Does this preseason feel any different from the last few?
Maybe it was a little bit harder, We trained a lot. We trained a lot this preseason, and I'm happy with that because I think preseason should be like that you're tired, that your legs are heavy, and now we're starting to get into the games.
And last thing for me, how do you feel you've changed as a player since the one that came here so many years ago?
I think I changed a lot. I came basically as a kid, and I didn't even know. At that time, I thought I know everything, but now I know I improved a lot in both ends of the play. But I also know I can improve even more. And as I said, I wanna be one of the leaders in this team, and try to compete more in MLS, to go further in playoffs. So yeah, that's my goals for this season.
Ranko, because you've been here for a while, you've seen a lot of jerseys. What are your thoughts on this new jersey?
I think this one is pretty nice. I like it more than the home jersey last year, honestly. Yeah, my first year, I don't know if you remember, but the one with the color 2020 was my favorite. But this one is pretty nice, and we have also the blue jersey, the second jersey. I love that one also. It's really good, so I think we'll look nice this season.
Ranko, you were talking a bit about how you're starting to understand what Jesper wants. From a defensive point of view, we were used to a more zonal kind of way of defending. Now it seems that there's a little bit more intensity, a little bit more impetus on you guys challenging. for it. How has that been adapting to that kind of style, and how is it trying to find that balance?
Yeah, exactly what you said. Balance is the key word. We spoke even with the coach, and he understands that how we played, and he knows that it's been pretty good last season in those when it's hard to break us, but we knew that we need that aggressive a little, especially when we're higher up the field, to be deep with the opponent's players, not allow them to have a counter-attack, because that was a huge problem for us last season when we conceded a lot of goals from counter-attacks. So yeah, that's gonna help us a lot, but also not being reckless and going like crazy all over the field. But as you said, balance is something that we need to work on this season.
And then
Last question.
Yep. And then for the challenge of Saprissa, physical Costa Rican side, where are you expecting that kind of defensive work to come in for that?
Well, we're gonna watch more on them next week. Sorry, on that team. But I heard they're a pretty good team. I spoke even with some friends that know them. They're pretty aggressive. They like to play direct. So yeah, it's gonna be super hard game, because it's gonna be hot weather there, good fans, and they're even played like 6 or 7 games already in the season. So yeah, we need to be ready for that and to have a positive result before coming back home.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ranko.
Thank
you,
you.
Ranko.